Hi, and welcome everyone here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get some NBA action going. Joined in the booth with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. Our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. It's the Los Angeles Clippers facing the West All-Stars. And the Clippers starting five. We'll see Powell and Leonard playing the forward spots. Dunn is out there with Harden, and it's Zubac in at the five. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander, following the miss by Dunn from deep.
Gilgeous-Alexander, fantastic concentration.
And so Harden will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Powell against Durant. Dunn, wide open, he fires. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. To the inside. James, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. To the left side wing. Here's Jokic. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Such an outstanding effort there for the big man to stay focused with his shot. Jokic, tremendous concentration.
Pass to Zubac. Here's Leonard. Takes the three. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks very much. I was able to talk with Mark Daigneault for a minute. Now we talked about the unique challenge of Kawhi Leonard. From his perspective, Coach said Kawhi's strength is the issue. You can throw a lot at him and he'll just fight through it. So intelligence is the key. High IQ defense against a high IQ player. Back to you.
Thanks so much, David. Here's Curry after the Clippers pick up 2. And the West hit again from deep.
Curry is just lethal from outside.
A shot by Harden, wide open. Trying to come right back with the three of his own. It's no good. And here's the West with the ball. They've outscored him 10 points to 2 during this run. A second chance effort. In deep, Jokic drops it in. Jokic has got his second bucket.
And Jokic long enough to get to that ball and control it.
Here's Zubac, and the dunk by Zubac.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. West All-Stars off to a quick start here. 8-point game. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. The rebound by Harden. Here's Leonard. West All-Stars with the rebound.
I saw a green light there, but he's not going to get away with that kind of lapse all that often here tonight.
Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession.
Clippers ball.
The West All-Stars making a switch here. Wembanyama's checked in. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Derek Jones, he's checked in for Dunn. And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in, Harden, that's good.
And that's Harden. He can beat you equally off the dribble or off the catch.
The West leading by 5. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander.
As a big, once you get position inside, it allows you to fight and come away with a lot of tough boards.
And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Powell for 3. Wembanyama with the rebound. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
Outside Leonard. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on LeBron James.
Second team foul.
Los Angeles shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
Known for his incredible defense, Leonard's huge hands and timing really helped make an impact on that end.
Anthony Davis is checked in for Nikola Jokic. Bogdanovich, he's checked in for Los Angeles. And here's Curry, who brings it up for the West All-Stars. 6-point lead.
2 minutes remaining.
Good D by Harden.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Got that one up quick. Harden's got 5.
Well, the instincts tonight for Harden, razor sharp. He just knows when to pop up.
Curry passes to LeBron. Some nice passing here by the West. And Gilgeous-Alexander the bucket on the assist by LeBron. He has 7.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Harden finds Jones. Good defense by Wembanyama.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
Back to Harden. Lets it go with the 3. It drops for his 3rd basket. He's missed only 1 shot. Oh, no, he may have gotten injured right there. He's in a lot of pain.
And that's the one thing you just really can't control or even guard against, and that's injury.
Yep, you can do all the stretching and all the strength training, eat right, train right, but at the end of the day, it's pretty random.
Zubac is checked in for Derek Jones. Jokic, no good. Clippers trail by 3. Here's Coffey. That shot off. Good defense by Wembanyama. Bogdanovich against Harden. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Well, something you never like to see, but guys, he definitely looks hurt.
And boy, when you see someone hurting like this, it's always scary.
Yeah, it reminds you of what's really important. Health, number 1. Everything else comes after that.
James Harden, he's checked in for Bogdan Bogdanovich. There's 42 seconds left here in the opening quarter.
Come to me, come to me.
Pass to Zubac. Outside, Simmons. Back to Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
Nice movement on the screen and roll. Zubac's good at angling his body in those sets.
Harden looking it over. That's his 2nd shot and his 2nd basket. He's 2 for 2.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Ben Simmons gets the bucket.
And not many 6'10 players have the handles that Simmons has.
Harden outside. Lays it up off the glass. Harden's got 6.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. It's the West All-Stars. They're up by 5. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the West All-Stars.
A lot of high motor play from them in this one, allowing them to kind of charge through the defense and find good looks.
Getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
Jokic is out there with Victor Wembanyama. Then it's Williams. Then there's Anthony Edwards. And it's Harden in at the 1, so that's his on the floor for the West All-Stars. Here's Mills. James Harden picking up that last basket. Mills with it. Going inside. Here's Simmons. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. The West leading by 7. Here's Edwards. Strong move inside by Edwards.
And he's a true inside-out threat. Edwards wants to score from everywhere on the floor.
Puts it up from 12, and he overshot that one, missing. And so here are the West All-Stars. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Clippers are inaugurating their new arena this season, and they're set to host the All-Star Game next season. It will mark the 7th time that the LA area has hosted the All-Star facilities. Kevin, there will be no shortage of stars in attendance.
That's always the way it is in LA. You're so right, David. It ought to be quite a spectacle. And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. Anthony Davis is checked in for Nikola Jokic. Donnie's checked in for Los Angeles. And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for the Clippers, trailing by 13. And now let's check in with DA to see how Bogdan Bogdanovic's injury is doing. David.
Thanks, guys. I got a status report from the Clippers' head athletic trainer. Now, he told me that it's a knee sprain, and it's definitely painful, but it's fortunate it wasn't worse. Unfortunately, he's going to be out for a while. This is an injury that takes some time to heal. That's tough news. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Guys, the only thing you can wish for is that the prognosis isn't quite as bad as they're making it out to be.
Yeah, that's a tough one. Was really hoping for better news than that, but that does not sound encouraging.
Yeah, we always think about when players go down, how terrible a blow it can be for the team. We wish him well and hope he's on the floor quickly.
And that pass-first nature of Simmons, outstanding at understanding when his teammates are open.
That's good from Williams on the assist by Harden. And the West leads by 12.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Coffee can't get it to go.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
That one goes in.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
And the West All-Stars with possession. They're on a 14-5 run. Wembanyama trying to free himself up. And Jalen Williams again.
Oh, how about the vision by Wembanyama there? Always looking to get teammates involved.
Here's Coffee. Howard down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
They've worked hard to get this lead. Can't start giving up easy slams all of a sudden.
Yeah, GA, that's right. And that was easy. Gift wrap for him.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The team gets a huge lead, and then their guard gets let down.
The West making some changes. Kevin Durant, he's checked in for Anthony Davis. Gilgeous-Alexander comes in for Jalen Williams. And Stephen Curry subbed in for James Harden. And then for Los Angeles, Eubanks, he's checked in for Zubac. Leonard comes in for Nicholas Batum. And James Harden has subbed in for Simmons. Dunn misses. The West leading by 14. Stolen by Harden. Dunn outside. Back to Harden. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. Harden's got 10 points in the game.
Even if he's not a big man, Harden can score inside with the best of them.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
It's his first trip to the line. And he can't get the first one.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. No luck that time either.
That's a strange trip because typically he's pretty much money from there.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Personal foul.
The Clippers shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
At the line for the Clippers, Amir Coffey. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And he makes both free throws.
And you could tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Second chance shot. And Wembanyama too much inside.
You know, you have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on it.
They double him with Wembanyama. Pass to Coffee. Jacks up a three. The West grabs the miss. At one point, they led by 16. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Good, and Curry gets the assist. 9 points for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
He's got the ability to do damage inside and out. SGA's not going to miss that.
Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Leonard finds Dunn. And a miss there on the triple. The West leading by 14. Here's Durant. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Not fair of a coach to send out one defender against Kevin Durant, skilled at fighting through whatever challenges the D wants to throw at him.
Leonard, no luck.
I'm shocked he missed that wide open look. He has to feel embarrassed he blew that one.
Here's Edwards. Again, the West All-Stars.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Here's Coffee. He has 7. And again, no good by the Clippers.
Well, we're chipping some orange paint off the rim here, guys. He must be more patient on offense and trying to find ways to penetrate inside and get closer to the rim.
Clippers trail by 18. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Dunn kicks to Harden. Harden draws the double. And they get it. Good on the triple. Coffee's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
When he felt the double team coming, quickly located the open man.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He nails the buzzer beater.
What a grand finale to the half. Great shot from distance to give his team the momentum right before the buzzer.
And so it's the West All-Stars holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander really making a difference here.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Let's get an update on Derek Jones and his status with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, the head athletic trainer of the Clippers was able to update me on the situation. And guys, unfortunately, he has a collapsed lung. Obviously, that's very bad news. There's lots of heavy heads in that training room right now. They have no idea when he'll be able to return, but it's certainly not tonight. Guys?
Good information, David. He's certainly been on our minds. Now, at least, Greg, we have a little more clarity.
Yeah, now they have the information they need to take the best course of action.
Everybody wishing the best for him. We all know how badly he wants to be out there playing alongside his teammates and competing.
Checking out the group for Tyronn Lue to start the second half. We'll see Powell and Leonard play in the forward spots. Harden out there with Dunn, and it's Zubac in at the pivot spot manning the middle. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you very much. LeBron James is still dominating at an age where most players are well into their retirement. How does he do it? He said, show up, put the work in, and then go out and trust it. I'm just trying to push the limit. See how far I can take this thing. It's me versus Father Time. Kevin, back to you.
And David, that's one you're always going to win against Father Time. Hey, thank you for the report.
KD unafraid to get to the mid-range, and he can get there at will.
And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with this guy. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Pass to Leonard. On the wing, Harden. This one for three. And it's Durant with the rebound. Durant's got his 5th rebound in this one. Beyond the arc. Rebound by the Clippers. Dunn looking over the floor. Powell, no one around him. And again, it's the Clippers missing. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the West. They have a 22-point lead. It's the most they've led by. And it's Jokic missing. Leonard inside. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's James. Count it. Good.
A monster down low. LeBron James, the rare package of skill, size, and athleticism.
To the middle. Here's Leonard. Collects the two-pointer near the hoop.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
James, that's a two-pointer. And yes, it's good. LeBron's got 6 points.
Forget about stopping LeBron when he's on the dribble coming at you with that kind of momentum.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Drills the three-pointer. 13 points in the game.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Here's LeBron. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
And you are at the mercy of LeBron James. Once he gets that kind of positioning, nice finish.
Inside. Leonard, no luck. The West leading by 23. Here's Jokic. And so it looks like it'll be still with the West All-Stars. Wembanyama, he's checked in for the West. And the Clippers making a change here as well. Coffey's checked in. Here's Curry, and they pick up 2. Curry's got his 2nd basket of the game.
That's tremendous balance. Steph's ability to keep his composure in that tough situation, work in a tight space, that's impressive.
Powell for 3. It's rebounded by the West. Wembanyama's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
And standing easily over 7 feet. When Wemby gets that ball near the hoop, literally nothing a defender can do.
Here's Coffey. He's got 10. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation.
Los Angeles.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the West All-Stars.
Credit them for not settling. I mean, they've been in attack mode off the dribble all game long, and thus far, it's paying off.
Well, we've also seen them being very aggressive down in the paint. All game long, they've been hunting down those inside points.
1:31 left in the third quarter. And the basket by Harden. Harden's got 5 points now this quarter.
Oh, one of these monster nights from James Harden.
From the top of the key. And the shot falls short this time.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Jokic plays it up and banks it in. And that's now 6 points for Jokic.
Jokic putting his size to work, hard to stop down low.
Harden the pass to Zubac. With some arc. The shot, no good. Wembanyama against Powell. They double-team Wembanyama. The rebound by Harden. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Leonard finds Harden. They get a hand on it. Now, here's Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
Love to see Zubac attacking the rim, staying involved offensively.
Here's Curry. And that one, good. Curry's got 7.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
And here's Jokic. And so it's the West All-Stars sitting on a 21-point lead to end the quarter. What a defensive effort they put on Kawhi Leonard. It's rare to see him have the kind of trouble he's had tonight. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And the Clippers have possession. They've got Wembanyama. Durant is out there with Anthony Davis. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Edwards in at the 2 spot. That's the 5 for the West All-Stars right now.
And look at the momentum Simmons gets on the drive, and he turns it into a huge slam.
And the shot goes in.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of.
Clippers trail by 21. There's the lob to the hoop. It's stolen by Edwards. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That's on Ben Simmons.
And this is Edwards' game, man. When he's aggressive in trying to score, it really puts a lot of pressure on the defense.
No good on that one. He doesn't get the second one.
And what you love about Edwards is how intense he is. Guy plays hard every minute he's on the floor.
No good from Simmons. The West leading by 21. And Davis gets it to go on the assist from KD. Davis has got his first 2 points.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
And it's Leonard missing.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Here's Wembanyama. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries. This contest, that's 86%.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
This team did something in halftime, going from a mild-mannered half-court executing team to some heroic shooting in the second half.
And the Clippers call time here. Williams is checked in for the West. Harden comes in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Nicholas Batum. He's checked in for Amir Coffey. So it's the Clippers now. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards.
Anthony Edwards.
That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Dunn dishes to Batum. Leonard inside, working on Williams. Leonard, no luck. Here's Wembanyama. Guarded by Simmons. Again, the West All-Star.
Showing he's more than just an interior threat. Wembanyama also possesses that reliable jump shot.
Williams against Leonard. And he goes in for the dunk.
Now, there are only a few players who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Davis against Batum. 2 points. That one goes. Davis has got 4 points now in the quarter.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked.
And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
And Leonard makes it look easy. Incredible at getting inside and just finishing with physicality.
Harden gets the bucket.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
Leonard kicks to Batum. Fires from deep. And Kawhi Leonard with the three.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
To the paint. Here's Eubanks. And down it goes. Dunk through off a wonderful assist.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man, and he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
Here's Edwards. Count it.
And all the way to the bucket, no resistance, just swipe the candy from him.
And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Victor Wembanyama.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. Man, that has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
The better he played, the more these fans got revved up. And that continued to play out over the course of his amazing performance. And it's the Clippers' ball. Leonard the pass to Harden. 1:51 left to play in the final quarter. Pass to Powell. The shot, 5 on the clock, and it's Leonard. That time on the assist by Powell. Powell's got 3 assists now in this one. Here's Harden. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Well, Harden just outworking them inside. Could we say he wanted it more?
Harden's gone 75% from the field, 6 baskets and 8 attempts. And the 3 off target.
I'm honestly not sure what that was about. Maybe a protest against his coach?
So you're saying that he's out there right now protesting in some form or fashion?
And here are the Clippers. From downtown, the putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And those second chance points really become almost like... No, he didn't!
Well, you love guys shooting those, right, Kev? Don't hold the ball. Let it rip.
That is amazing. Done outside. Back to Harden. From deep. West All-Stars with the rebound. And so the ball out of bounds. Davis touched it last. Now Harden. Done outside. Powell gets to Leonard. Off target from three-point range.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
6-second difference between shot and game clock. Powell, that's good.
Well, Leonard usually has humble assist numbers, but that doesn't mean he's not going to keep his eyes open.
And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
Substitution on the court.
And it's the Clippers with the ball. The 3 ball. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound. And so the ball out of bounds. Davis touched it last.
Into the lineup for Los Angeles, Amir Coffey Miller.
7 seconds left in the game. Now here's Leonard. So no problem for the West All-Stars as they get the win. They poured it out tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining